Sullivan's Crossing Season 3 made some interesting choices, but the arc that one character went through over the course of the season made it clear that the show's made some problematic decisions. Throughout Sullivan's Crossing Season 3, the show began to shift in ways that didn't entirely make sense for the characters on screen. While some remained steady, others changed. Sullivan's Crossing, which tells the story of Maggie Sullivan, Morgan Cohen, as she returns to her hometown of Timberlake, Nova Scotia in order to find herself after a professional falling out, has brought characters like California, Cal Jones, Chad Michael Murray, into the mix and into viewers' hearts. Maggie and Cal's story has been confusing at times, but fascinating to watch. Throughout Sullivan's Crossing Season 3, however, Cal's decisions became somewhat more confusing than they've been in the past. While he's always been a steady character, Cal made some choices that exposed the show's worst decision, something that has cursed the series from the very beginning. In shifting Cal's character, Sullivan's Crossing showed its proverbial hand in a whole new way. Cal's character did a complete 180 in Sullivan's Crossing Season 3 from the first two seasons. His insecurities grew strong during Season 3. Cal Jones Chad Michael Murray Sullivan's Crossing. Throughout the first seasons of Sullivan's Crossing, Cal came across like a secure and confident guy who was happy to give Maggie the space she needed before diving into a relationship. Having come to Nova Scotia after losing his wife, Cal also needed time to regroup before landing in a relationship, but his ties to Maggie allowed him to feel more secure. While Maggie and Cal's relationship ebbed and flowed, the pair were able to find themselves in a better place at the start of Sullivan's Crossing Season 3. Cal, who had finally been able to move forward with Maggie, quickly found himself pushing his new girlfriend to move into his place when she'd just moved to Nova Scotia on a more permanent basis. The shift in Cal was strange, especially considering how much space he'd seemed comfortable giving Maggie in earlier moments of their relationship. Pushing Maggie to move in and ultimately making it clear they weren't going to be okay if they didn't live together, Cal felt manipulative and off-kilter in a lot of moments early in the season. Maggie finally got to a good place in Sullivan's Crossing Season 3. Her emotional state felt more stable. Morgan Cohen as Maggie, looking up, in Sullivan's Crossing. Image via CW. Maggie, on the other hand, seemed to finally find her own footing during Sullivan's Crossing Season 3. While the first two seasons saw quiet, stoic Maggie making decisions that would make her mother back in Boston happy, she wasn't willing to give up the crossing or her medical career. As she came to the understanding that she had to choose one, Maggie's demeanor changed. Throughout Sullivan's Crossing Season 3, Maggie became more emotionally stable. Ensuring that she was clear about what she wanted and what she needed, Maggie worked through her emotions a bit more thoroughly than she had in the past. Though she still had a more stoic energy to her, Maggie was quick to keep herself in check when tough moments cropped up. Cal's unnecessary character change never would have happened had the TV show followed the book's format from the start. Cal and Maggie would be more in the background. Morgan Cohen's Maggie and Chad Michael Murray's Cal stand at a lake in Sullivan's Crossing. Image via CTV/CW. Although Sullivan's Crossing has veered away from the Robin Carr book series it's adapted from in the last few seasons, had it stuck to the source material, Cal's shift never would have happened. In Carr's book series, Sullivan's Crossing's characters aren't carried entirely from book to book. Instead, each book focuses on one couple in or around the area, keeping things fresh. Cal's personality shift, which likely came from a need to infuse drama into the show, made it clear that sticking with Cal and Maggie as the central focus of the show has been tough. Cal and Maggie's ability to continue to drive the story forward on Sullivan's Crossing may be wavering, and had the books influenced the TV series more, things would be different.